There's my mouse. So right now I'm working on, cleaning the face of one of my dolls. And it's taking forever because my cotton balls are in the bathroom that is presently being occupied. So I'm doing this the long way. My lighting is still crap. Oh well. Almost there. Uh-oh. I may be a little less talkative in this one, just because I'm like focusing. So forgive me if I don't say a lot in this. I have to be careful because I don't know if you can see right there. I may or may not have spilled a little acetone on the table and burned a hole in the table. Oops. Yeah. And I know acetone isn't the best thing to use on your dolls, but like I am out of Winsor and Newton, and the alcohol that we have isn't strong enough. It's only like 70%, and I've tried to remove face-ups with it before with no success. So we're just gonna use acetone and wash ASAP. Let's see. I'm also attempting to spread awareness that I'm streaming, so okay. Now I need to buy some more of these. They're the little pointy tip Q-tips. They're really good for getting into like tiny areas, and I only have 2 left. Oh. Yeah, she's right here. You can see her. She's in pieces. She's so cute. My camera blows her out because she's like gray skin. So, naturally. Right now I'm working on removing the Faceup on my little soul doll. Boy, soon to be girl. Hi, friend, by the way. I know, and I thought it would be like, and it is a little better than my desk because the light in this room is like up higher. It's like a ceiling light. But this, I just need a better webcam, I think, is what I need to take away from this, which is annoying because I bought this webcam frantically because the webcam on my laptop itself wasn't working, even though it's a brand spanking new laptop. So, there's that. I mean, it was brand spanking new at the time. It's not anymore. And let's see. Oh my God. So many little... You can help me decide because I haven't decided how entirely I want to do this cutie patooty's face. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent enough webcam. It just like, for whatever reason, it blows everything out of, like, I need to see if there's a way that I can like lower gamma on it because everything is just overexposed on it. Unless it's like pitch black in the room. It's like, well, one, I still haven't decided on her name, but two, I haven't decided. I was thinking of not doing eyelashes on her. Oh my God. This is so frustrating. I can't get the pastel out of the lips. Or the tear ducts, really, but I care a little less about that. But like, I haven't decided if I want to give her... Hey, SDR Cow! I didn't think you would, like, ever come. Hey, buddy. What's up? I just had a moment. And I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? I can't get the pastel out of her lips. That's what I was saying. I don't know. I'm trying to do the whole like streamer thing while I have my last few days of like happiness before I go back to misery, aka school. No worries, dude. I'm happy you're here because you're like camera senpai. Yeah, I need to get a toothpick, I think. I was going to try and not get a toothpick, but I need a toothpick. Okay, give me a sec. Yeah. um, let's see. So for ketchup, I just got my brand new Doll Zone girl, and she's like the cyborg. So I don't know. I was just talking about how this camera like overexposes everything too. So I need to like get a better webcam or figure out how to get this to stop overexposing because I kind of need light. But anyway, so this is my. I know. When she like first popped up, I decided I needed to have her. And then she gets like little magnetic antenna, right? And like this is her sword. Um she has like this cool visor that she can put on. So, and then this is like a headpiece that goes on the back of her, and then these all connect to that. So she's insane. Dollzone like didn't have to go so hard, but they went for it. And I'm so in love with her. But now I need to figure out like I was just telling Jen that like I don't know if I want to give her eyelashes. I was thinking against it because she's got like all this detailing here. But then I don't know if I want to try and give her like the little tiny, the circle brows, or if I want to not give her eyebrows either and have her kind of look a little more like alien robotic-esque. So that's where my brain is at. But I'm also going to go get a toothpick now because that's what I was trying to do. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Jen. So SDR Cow is like, he's been in the hobby for forever. Actually, Jen, you know him. He had the Dalshi Amanda that you like followed for a while. I'm outing you. Like I said, he's camera senpai. Everybody should know him. I told myself I was gonna like get all this done before the stream. Joke's on me. I was like, hey, why don't I like play with all the wigs that I've been making? And then I was like, oh no, I didn't clean the face off. So here we are. Unprepared. Oh man, even a toothpick can't get in here. Yeah, I think this is one of those cases where that pigment's like never coming out. No worries. Most of them are quite literally just like me opening a ton of stuff. I would do that SDR count, except this might be acetone because I have nothing else. Yeah, I've tried a pin before, and I have one. It's just upstairs, and I'm downstairs, and I'm feeling so incredibly lazy. Yeah, you can use acetone. It's just if you soak them for prolonged periods of time, over time it can become brittle, so I wouldn't soak my dolls in acetone. But I'm out of all my other cleaners. So it is what it is. Yeah, I'm okay at face-ups. I'm not great. I like them. I wouldn't consider selling them professionally. I'm attempting to do wig making professionally, but even now I'm kind of like, I don't know about this. Some of them are turning out good. Some of them are, you know. Oh, thank you. I think my Doll Zone girl here is going to be super, super fun. Because she's just got like, I mean, I wish my camera could show you. There are little like zigzags on these little like screws, and here's a screw here. I think I'm going to go wash this head. And yeah, that's what I was trying to find, SDR cow, but like, I don't know. I've looked around, but it's like a plug-in camera, so I'd probably have to like adjust it in either OBS or YouTube because I'm streaming through YouTube right now. But yeah, it's the gamma that's like messing everything up. Otherwise, it's like a really nice HD camera, but okay. Now, I'm going to put another glove on. Okay, I'm going to go spray things. Yo, by the way, Jen, I was working on my dollhouse, which is like right here. And I like was chopping wood until I gave myself a blister. So good times. It hoits. I don't know if you can hear me, SDR, but she was limited, so you may have to find her secondhand, my friend. I know they have a human version of her, but I don't know if they have the cyborg one anymore. Also, I'm almost done spraying pieces. I bet you can, because she just started shipping out. She was a pre-order back in October. think that's everything. Now I can put my headset back on. So the way I was actually surprised with her feet because here I'll show you. She's got her fancy feet on. This is just one solid piece, yeah, but they actually they gave me regular feet. That's what I was trying to say. I got distracted because it looks like there was some unevenness. Okay. And I just sprayed her because when I first got her, she felt almost like a little sticky, and like I wiped her down, but she was kind of attracting a ton of dust. So I thought maybe giving her some sealant would help. She sits really well. I know. Yeah, no. They're one solid piece, and I mean, like, her feet are legit like ballet ballet sculpted. Oh my god, I know. I feel like I just like ran a race and all I was doing was running back and forth spraying pieces. All right. Where to start? Yeah. She's awesome though. And you know what? Look at Dollzone's website because they're not quite to her level of like complexity, but they actually have some like dolls that I think are generally like you can still order them, and they're like somewhat robotic. Like they have a jointed like cord and plug that like comes out of their back. So even if you can't find her, you could probably still find a Dollzone cyborgy looking doll. So one thing I was debating with this girl, I have a soloid boy, which was Soul Dolls, cyborg dolls. And so they have basically from like the chest down, they're completely robotic. And so I did blushing on him. And when I did that, what I did was I took my Pearl X powders and I used like a wet brush and just yeah. Hi, by the way. I knew one of them was Venus, but I couldn't remember the full name. But yeah, I used a wet brush and applied Pearl X and like kind of did an opaque layer. And I think I might do that for some of her and then use this as like my predominant shading because I want her to be shiny. Yeah, it's good stuff. Obviously, it does lose some of its shimmer once you spray matte over it. But yeah, I applied it with a wet brush to my boy and then sprayed it. And this is dual violet brass, so there's because I wanted her to be more cool toned. This is pearl white. I think this is antique silver, and then this is interference blue. So it's like a pearlescent blue, basically. So I think I'm going to use those. And then for her sword, I used this to coat Saber's armor. It's not very opaque, but her sword is already gray, but it gives like a very similar like silver shimmer to it. So I might use that on her sword. This is acrylic paint. There we go. Brain is not working well. But I might start on this cutie patootie first because I was going to use regular pastels on them. Yeah. That. She's going to go join a rock band. All right, Brain. There they are. I'm like not in my usual location, and I brought down all my supplies, but I still can't like find half of them. And I need to cover this. Or not, because I can't find the lid. Story of my life. There it is. Aw, no worries, SDR Cal. I'm so glad you came by. Will do. Maybe I'll put them on my Instagram, my pathetic little Instagram. But I will post pics of her. Let's see. Night night. Oh yeah, I do use Discord. It's my yeah, it's my usual name because I'm so original. Let's see. And it's almost 9 p.m. and my dog has decided it's time to be hyper. All right. Laters, friend. Sleep well. I just see, you can see it in the background, like right, that whoosh was my dog's tail. There she goes again. Oh. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's getting hyper. So what I was going to say is with this little one, I don't know what color to make the brows because I bought some mohair to make a wig for her, but it's not like normal colored mohair. So I'm thinking I might just make her some like brown brows. And I just realized I left my kneaded eraser upstairs. Ugh. Story of my dang life. And now y'all can't even see because my stupid camera is so blown out. I can hold it up to you guys when it's time. Hey! No worries, friend. You just missed my dog running like all around the dang house, so. You also missed me spending 10 minutes trying to spray every single darn piece of this girl. Okay. I need to go get my kneaded eraser. Yeah. I mean, it really took 10 minutes. All right. I'll be right back. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. 9 p.m. and I've just started putting pastel on. Oh dear. Also, I can only find that much kneaded eraser. Oh, I don't remember where I put my big blob. So, this is gonna be interesting. But for a lot of the eyebrows, I actually use a regular eraser and I just like cut it. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Put it against a dark background. I cut it at an angle so that it forms a point. So you want to know what has been making me feel saddest today? Not only is it the fact that I go back to work on Monday, but I have to wait till Monday to get the next Word of Honor episode. So I have to, it's like I'm waiting for my suffering in order to receive the next episode. Also, I don't entirely know the reason why I have suspicions, but Wen Kexing gets white hair at the end of the series. So that's exciting. So he found out in episode 14. So that was not this week, but last week. This week's episodes were like, I can taste we're about to find out his identity. Like, we know Asu's, but we don't know Wen Kexing. Although I know because spoilers, kind of. I kind of know from what little translated spoilers there are. Let's see. That's the not done one. That's the done one. Although I have the Viki app, so I might have gotten a phone notification about it, but I just kind of instantly delete them without reading them. So they are slowly putting Word of Honor on Viki, but they're even further behind than the darn freaking YouTube episodes are. Yeah. I'm still just so bitter that it's so international unfriendly that I couldn't even pay to watch English subs that they put up on their darn website. It's like, woohoo, subs are available. Too bad you can't access them. Urgh. Oh, I erased too much. You know what else is kind of sad? I don't know why I'm feeling suddenly emo. I think it's because it's a Saturday night. Tomorrow's my last day of vacation. So I've been like pushing myself to work really hard, which is why I injured my hand. So now I can't even finish up my dollhouse, which means it's going to like have to sit there until my next break where I can work on it. But I'm like over here like, oh, I'm so tired. Am I even going to be able to finish this Faceup? I mean, I'm not like ready to pass out right now. It's just like the exhaustion is real. After we get through Word of Honor, I need to show you. Yeah. We have so much on our list, dude. Because, like, 1,000 stars, episode 9, and they still haven't kissed, and it's peak angst still. And then Lovely Writer. I erased way too much brow. And then we still have to finish MDZS. And then Ultimate Note. How could I forget my babies? And then there's like a million other things that are just like older that are worth watching. Manner of Death. We're never gonna finish. It's like we're gonna be like in our little retirement house watching shows together. This still looks wrong. Oops. Okay. Ooh. I have too much stuff on this table. The amount of stuff I have like brought down and put on this table in the past few days is a little alarming. Yeah, I'm a little sad because I'll also have to move all my stuff back upstairs because this is a family area, which means I have to listen to the family if I'm down here. Which can be agonizing. Okay. All right, let's see. Eyebrows. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're on time. So this head is so cute, by the way, because it has interchangeable ears. So I had the little elf ears on. And I was thinking of keeping the elf ears for this character since we were kind of both like, oh, well, if you make your own universe, you can make the creatures in it. And so I was thinking she wouldn't necessarily be an elf, but, you know, a character with pointy ears. Because there's Chinese dramas, I've seen them where they have like characters with pointed elf ears, but they're more like mystical beings than elves, I think. Either that or I'm like nuts, but I could very well be nuts. Hmm. She's got like a slightly open mouth, so now I'm wondering how I should shade her mouth. Yeah, so I think she'll be like some kind of mythical creature slash mystical being, but not necessarily like an elf. She'll be something they found in an ancient palace while doing some good old archaeological work. Not tomb raiding. I need to take a picture of my girl once I still need to name all these characters because I'm terrible. I bought so many dolls and I didn't think of names for any of them. Um but I need to take a picture of her cuz her eyes came and she's so pretty. I love her. And this is supposed to be her girlfriend. Yo, this doll's cheeks, like, eats pastel. Holy cow. Hi, SD. So I got two here. The one in my hands is a Soldal Lev that I just got. The one that's in pieces all over the place is a Dollzone G0. She was their limited cyborg sculpt that just came out. So she's coming up after the Dollzone Lev. So that's this pretty girl right here. Thanks for coming by. I didn't expect like anyone other than my friend that I casually invited so I wouldn't be alone. Oh my god. That just like ate the pastel like crazy. I just had to like basically rub it all off. Yes, me too, me too. Like my Grail dolls are like basically any robot doll in existence. So when she was announced, I knew I needed her. Oh man. Oh man, I'm gonna have to respray this cheek. Oh well. Oh, no worries, Cheryl. Like I said, I appreciate people coming. I am not particularly well known and I don't stream on a regular basis, unfortunately. I would love to. But I am a preschool teacher who is also going to school to learn how to be a preschool teacher. So most of the time I am incredibly busy and exhausted, but it's spring break, so I'm taking advantage of it. Oh, nice to meet you, SD. Yeah, Soul Doll and Let's Own My Soul, but if it's a robot doll, I'm gonna try to get my grubby hands on it, basically. Which is kind of how I fell into Soul Doll in the first place, because they're Souloid dolls. I don't know if you've seen them, but they are. But yeah, I did some pandemic spending, so I suddenly went from having maybe like 28, 29 dolls to having 40. Just about, possibly. I haven't counted them. I'm a little too scared to count them. Oh, and my puppy's crying and I don't know why. In my defense, though, I have been collecting for 10 years. Not in my defense, I probably bought 10 dolls in 1 year, but you know, we're in a pandemic. Yeah, so I have a Fiel, and They're super rare, and I just like happened to remember them one day and looked on the marketplace and he was there, and I like instantly grabbed him. Oh my god. Yeah, no, there's like, treat yourself with how rough this year has been. I say, looking at more dolls that I don't have space for. Ow. If I feel totally crazy and like motivated, which we'll see how I feel after I wake up tomorrow after all of this. Oh my god, you're completely right. They are potato chips. They're $800 potato chips. Okay, no, they're not $800, most of them. Admittedly, one of mine was $800. And that's also the one I conveniently set on fire. Oh dear. So she's okay. She didn't actually like fully go ablaze. So I mean, she's still on display, but she was a vinyl doll, and vinyl dolls stain like crazy. She was a limited edition, like Volks doll from 2013, right? So she, of course, has an older body type. Aww. Yeah, so I was working on like destaining her. And what you do, I was so mad at myself because I'd gotten her stains like 95% gone, because she had black clothing, and the person had put like protection on, but it wasn't like thick enough. They put like a little bodysuit on her, but it was a thin bodysuit. So of course she stained anyways. So I'd gotten like all her stains out. She had just one left on her thigh. And so I put, you're supposed to put benzoyl peroxide and then apply heat um, to help, like, essentially bleach the stain out. And so I had her under a lamp just to give her some heat. And that last time, I apparently didn't put her in the same position and she was too close to the lamp. And I was doing homework and I look over and I see smoke and her thigh is turning black. So I very quickly pulled her out from under the lamp. She was okay, but she had a charred thigh. And then, of course, they're not selling that part anymore. So I said, well, I already messed it up. Why not just keep rolling with it? So I cut the black part off. And then I layered a ton of like tights together to make a patch because she's vinyl. So I wanted her to still be, still be like malleable because vinyl is softer than resin. So I didn't want to use epoxy because if I squished her, the epoxy would just pop right out. So yeah, I made like a patch and painted it to match. And then she's got, luckily it was on her thigh, and her thighs are covered in thigh-high socks as well as armor. So you can't even tell, but it's like, it's my stupid story of the year. Like, well, at least you haven't set your doll on fire. But yeah, there were tears. I giggle about it now because I did manage to salvage her, but there were tears. But she's one of my other robot dolls. She is Cosmos from a video game of my childhood. Okay. I think this one is good on pastels for now. Which means, yes, Cosmos! Yeah, I set my Cosmos on fire. I'm so mad at myself. I found her at like a screaming deal, and she was already damaged. So it was like I was already like drilling holes in her armor and like replacing pegs and things like that. Yeah, so she's extra special to me, and that's kind of the way I describe her now. Because she was already special to begin with, but now it's just like, I do not touch her because I am terrified. Because she's also got a ton of just like really tiny breakable pieces too. And this girl, she's got like the Cosmos heels going. I love it. Speaking of this little girl, let's get started. All right. Now, one thing I did not get was water. So let me get some water because I was going to use some of my Pearl-Ex pin mix wet. Blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. Okay, let's see. See, I don't know if I want to give her eyebrows. Maybe I'll try it, and if I don't like it, I'll erase them. Well, let's see. Sorry if you guys hear my Discord. I don't know if it's picking up sounds. If it is, I will mute Discord. Okay, yeah. I'm just getting like a little boop boop notification, and I just don't want you guys to be like, what the heck is that? Because I don't know if this is picking up audio from my computer or if it's just picking up what's coming through my mic, which is what I would like it to do. I just gave her the biggest, like, blue clown brows. There is meaning to this. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I like the eyebrows on her. Not that defined anyways. I may just put like a little bit of blushing. Let's see. Oh, that's still wet. I don't want to use a wet one. So I'm kind of doing blue for her detailing. Like her shading and everything. She's gray skin, but this gray is a bit more like green in tone. So I'm going with blue shading. She's got purple eyes though, but they're like purple and green. Let me grab them. So let's see. They're basically purple with green pupils and like or green irises, and the pupil in the center is like iridescent pearl. So yeah, I want to keep her cool toned. Okay, now pull out some brushes. I don't know how much I'm going to use the gold. I may just use the gold to like accent a couple things. Let's see. Sorry, I like got really quiet. I'm like focusing really hard. Oops. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. Doggone it. Did exactly what I didn't want to do. I got it to be like all even, and then I erased part of it. And I did it again. Okay. I'm going to focus on a different part of her body because I'm going to spend all like 3 hours just doing this stupid little gem. I wanted this one. Thank you guys for staying while this has basically become a silent stream. Oh dear. Ah! I just stuck my hand in the gem. Okay. Maybe I should do that one last. So unlike pastels, these rub off really easily. I'm glad it's peaceful. I hope me screaming there didn't just make it not peaceful. Hey, girl! Look who's here. But her shoes, though, am I right? Look at these dang heels, girl. It took me like 10 minutes to spray all her parts with like the initial sealant because there's so many. I think I'll be lucky if I get her head done tonight. How you doing? This is what we have. You can't see because my camera blows everything out, but we're getting there. Good. You deserve to chill. Yes, it's my doll zone girl. She came. Oh my god, Asemba. I ordered her back in October, so not really. It was fast once she shipped from Denver Doll, but you know, October to March. Uh, so October, November, December, about 6 months. Which is kind of a standard doll weight, but I'm so impatient. Funny enough, I meant to order just her, but she was taking so long that I ordered like 6 other dolls in between when I ordered her and when she came. It's her fault. I know. I'm starting to feel like I was a little too ambitious to think I could do her in a single sitting. I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it. Let's see, where's my. There it is. Which side is. The whole darn thing is wet. Never mind. That one's also wet. Never mind. Okay. I know. I'm hoping her head is going to be like the hardest part, you know? Here's hoping. I know. But girl, like my dad has thought about getting an airbrush and I could use it by extension. But oh, they're just so much work to like clean and everything, and I'm so lazy. But I feel like it would save me time on pastels, so it's like it's a trade-off, I suppose. Yeah. I have so many brushes here, I can't like keep track of them all. Yeah. I find that I generally don't like very dark face ups, so I don't do a lot of pastels anyways. Her lip is wonky, gosh darn it. This would be easier if I could find my I gave her like little geisha lips. I was gonna say if I could find my big kneaded eraser, this would be easier. Yeah, frankly, I am a lazy human being. So my face-ups also mimic the amount of effort I'm willing to put into them. Which is also why I don't proclaim to be a face-up artist. Okay. Okay, I've got one side of her lip looking like I want it. Now to mimic it, right? Her top lip isn't that defined. It's kind of weird. I think I already botched it. Meh. Okay, good enough. Oh, there's so much detail on this. It's like, how detailed do I want to be? TBH? Not very. Actually, I think I'll do purple. I feel like I'm also low-key gonna pull some Asemba here and like do as much as I can without spraying because lazy. This would probably be a lot easier if I just had like some gold paint, but here at Sarah Incorporated, we do things the hard way all the time. Also, I might switch to a thinner brush, honestly, because I'm like trying to do extremely minute details now. I'm gonna redo that. Okay. Okay. Maybe. We'll see how this goes. I had an idea, but I don't know how successful it will be. Ah! Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And like I'm wetting my brush to keep it from getting everywhere, but it's still getting everywhere. Okay. So I'm gonna try. Ooh, it's working. So she's got these teeny tiny little like sculpted details by her eyes and mouth. And I just put Pearl-X powder into them. It's a good thing I wanted her face to sparkle because, like, it's covered in Pearl-X. Oh my god. So I still have her visor to do. And two of these big guys. And two of these little guys. And then this is the back of her headpiece. And then her shoes. And then her sword. So I have a feeling I might be doing some more Faceup streaming in the future. So I don't think I'm going to get this pretty girl done tonight. Okay, this one's looking less nice. I did it so perfectly, but that was on like a straight line. It is. It's fun, but Alas, 'tis also complicated. Let's see. I didn't anticipate using like gold highlights, but so this is it's like an eraser pen, right? So this is like a big chunk of eraser, and I cut it at an angle. I cut it at an angle so that I can like, this is how I do my eyebrows. I essentially like use an angled eraser. But you have to be really careful because it will scratch off sealant if you rub too hard. By the way, Asemba, I know you made a joke the other day about having way too many wigs. But I was going to see if you wanted any less than perfect because I'm not a professional, like fiber wigs, like alpaca or mohair. I know, she's an MSD though. So she's really not all that big. She just looks very cumbersome. I do. Not very well, but I do. Um, let's see. Here's my little, this is an in process one. So here's my little MU baby. So, and most of what I'm making is like this size. So I was going to see, because I don't know if you still had your little Gina girl, but I was going to see if you wanted one for your little Gina girl since I have literally that sculpt too. So I'll send you pictures as I like finish them. Real talk, some of them I don't really want to give away. Let me like, it's drying, so I have to be careful with it. And I haven't fully styled it yet, but like this one, this is an SD sized one. And I'm like, I kind of want to keep it, but I have like 9 of them, including a rainbow one. So, but yeah, you can tell I have a clip here to like keep the hair out of the glue. But yeah, I had all this fiber left over from like wigs that I'd made. So I was making different sized wigs, and I was going to see if you wanted dibs on any. I know, right? That's like my latest Etsy obsession. Well, not my latest, but one of my many Etsy obsessions is buying mohair. and alpaca. Alpaca drives me nuts though, because it's so frizzy. Maybe it's just because like I live in a dry environment, but you live in a dry environment too, because like we're in the same region of the U.S. So, but alpaca's good for like short hairstyles. Um, so I just buy like loose fiber and I buy it colored, and it really depends on where you go to shop. Um, Obviously it's cheaper to buy and dye yourself, but like I bought that rainbow one because girl, I can't do that. um and let's see, they go by like ounce, so I was looking to buy some more, and it was like one of them, it was about like $30 for about uh 1 ounce, which is enough to make an SD wig. But then another place was like $50 for an SD wig amount. So I was buying less to make smaller wigs from that one. Um, so yeah, it depends. Also, a lot of it comes from Russia, which is incredibly frustrating right now because of the pandemic. So I also try to buy locally, which I've been buying more alpaca because there's more alpaca sold locally. There's one studio, well, not studio, but store that's called Hobnob Studio. And like you have to do a little more work, like you have to brush through the locks and everything. They are dyed with like fabric dye. Um, but you have to kind of brush through because they get tangled in the dye process. So they're like a little less prepared, but she sells an ounce for like $16, which is a crazy good deal. Okay. But yeah, I'll send you more wigs. Sorry, by the way, I keep like blowing, and I know there's a microphone right next to my mouth, but you know. Pearl-Ex everywhere. Right? I'll try to post photos whenever I finish, but holy cannoli. I feel like I've done so many tiny details you guys can't even tell what it is I've done because my camera's not that good. But I'm going to just very carefully make her extra sparkly. And then I'll kind of be done with her head, I think. I actually don't know. I didn't want to I tried doing eyebrows on her and I didn't like how it looked. So I was actually not going to do eyebrows or like eyelashes on this girly because she's a robot, you know? She looks so pretty though. If I do say so myself. But I mean the sculpt is pretty. You know, face up aside, the sculpt is also pretty. All right. Her darn gem is driving me nuts because the pastel on it, or the pigment on it, isn't even. Do I dare? I spent like an hour just trying to get this thing to look purple. Okay. Okay, I'm not touching her. She's so cute. I love her. She's gonna go